What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We have some good news. So I got in contact with the company that I ordered the ball joints from and the whole steering kit from, and explained to them kind of what happened, what the two differences were. From the last video I explained it. If you didn't really watch the last video, we had an issue. I kind of recommend going back and watching it, but I'll just explain it right here for you guys. The ball joint actually ended up being a little bit bigger than the one that came out, and I understand that aftermarket parts are not going to be completely up to spec, but in this case we do need them as close to spec as possible, just because the tolerance that we're squeezing it in, it's not as worn out as it would normally be on a car this age. So I ended up getting in contact with them, sorted everything out, and yeah, so we're all good to go. I did end up picking up another ball joint from Napa. Open it up for you guys real quick. Alright, so here's the other ball joint from Napa. Basically it's the same thing. The only difference is I have the old one, or the one that I was sent. The only difference is, if you could tell, this one right here is smaller than this one just by a little bit, but it's enough that it should be able to fit. This one also comes with a grease zerk, so we can service them whenever. Add grease, pump the old grease out. This one's kind of sealed, but there's another way around it. So I'm not really too sure what I'm going to do with these. I might just hold on to them for like the future. But yeah, so we got these from Napa. I believe they're like $28 a piece. So hopefully these do the job. I have a good feeling that these were, because they did sell like two different sizes for them. This one ended up being like the smaller size, which is what would have came with the car. And then they also have an oversized one, which is what I'm guessing what this one was. I didn't order this one from Napa, so don't worry about that. But it was the same length as the oversized one that Napa did sell. So judging off of that, there's two different sizes based off of how used the car was. And in this case, this car was not really used. I believe there's only like 56,000 miles on it, and 56,000 miles on a car this old is actually it's pretty good. So yeah, enough of me talking. We'll go ahead and squeeze this in, or press it in, and then we'll bolt on the sway arm link, and then we'll go around to the other side, basically do the same thing. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh man. All right. Well, she's in. As you guys saw there, I repositioned the jack. I kind of had to get that out. So I had room for my press tool. Had to break out the cheater bar and just had to pry. But there she is. It's all in there, all ready to go. So now we just got to put the spindle back in, reconnect the tie rod, put in the stabilizer link, and then we're done with this side. And we also got to put that back on the caliper as well. But yeah, there we go. One side done, one more to go. What's up, guys? So it's a couple days later. Basically, while we were taking out the other side, the strut is actually pretty bad because while we were taking it out, it was like collapsing as soon as we took it out of the mounting point on the vehicle. So that indicates that we have bad struts. So we are actually going to replace them while we have the full front end apart with these brand new ones right here. So we'll have to do the right side, which is the one we're on right now, and then we'll go ahead and undo the left side again and put the new one in. But we won't tear the left side down to where the ball joint is. We'll basically just unbolt the strut from the spindle, and then yeah, we'll put in the new one. So this is kind of a continuation onto the video. So yeah, let's get back into it. Alright, so we got the old strut out. This one's not that bad. Still has some movement in it, at least it's still staying up. Better than this old one over here. Let me try and see if I can get an example out of it. But, so if you watch this, I just let it go, and it just drops. So this one has like, see how easily that compressed down and it doesn't go back up? Basically, this one is shot. And at this point, we have this whole right side done. Here it is. New strut is all up in there. Yeah, everything's ready to go on this side. Tie rod's in, link is in, ball joint is in. You name it, this side's ready to rock and roll. All we have to do is put the new strut, which is over there in that box. Just gotta put that one in on the driver's side, and then we just gotta grease the ball joints, and that's it. Job's all done. Alright, y'all, with that final touch, this installation is officially done. Well, I mean, there's one more step, which I probably won't even record because it's honestly not even worth watching. What I do is basically just grease the ball joints from the bottom. Super easy. It's something not even worth recording. But new struts are in. Top secure, bottom secure, everything's tight in the specs. Driver's side done, passenger side done as well, and this thing is ready to be put back on the ground and sent back out. Alright guys, so we finished up the front part of the car, basically the suspension and the motor for now. Next would be to finally start upgrading. Yes, I said it, finally start upgrading. We'll start with, we're going to be doing air intake, a cam, we're going to be doing some headers. We're also going to be putting a posi in the rear end. So we're going to be doing that next, and it's going to be a lot. So I just want to thank you guys for watching the video, for sticking around. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys like the video, go ahead and hit that like. Subscribe if you're new around here. This build is very far from over. So there's plenty of things to watch and plenty of things that are going to go down. But yeah, like, subscribe, check out the Instagram, and yeah, have a good rest of your day. Peace.